Greetings everybody and welcome back to the next episode of FTB Infinity Season 2. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing fine. Thank you for stopping by. Right, well, where were we? I don't even know myself. Let's have a look. Look at this. Look at this. What's this? Certainly changed since last time. This was the agri-craft from my basement. But because I was putting everything out in the open, I just decided I could make some kind of little sunken garden system. And then over time get some flowers going and make it look nice and gardeny. So let's just take you up here. Have a look-see. I've got a little tiered system. I've obviously missed a spot there. Yeah, I'm supposed to have a step up. But you've got this little tiered system. Let's turn my jetpack off. That you can just walk up, nice and leisurely. It's a lovely day, just picking your flowers and your vegetables and things like that. Yeah. So, up here we have red roses, or poppies, just for all my red work in there. Sorry, I just had a drink of milk before we started. It's always a good thing to do, isn't it? And I brought up my seeds as well, and we've got down here, we've just got the soybeans, which is pretty much where we were in the basement for making a beef burger. So I've got quite a lot of expansion now. I can go around here, and we've got the third level down here. Third level down here. I hover on. So we've got the third level, and then going down to the floor. I just thought it'd make it a nice feel. I am going to populate it with a little bit of foliage like this. I've just been playing around, just doing a little bit of decoration. And I'll put some trees up as well, so it makes it all nice and neat. And that brings me on to my kitchen. Ta-da! My kitchen. Me and my kitchen. There you go. Hey, what do you want, huh? You want a beef burger, huh? You want a sausage? What do you want, huh? What do you want? Yeah, sounds like Watto from Phantom Menace, but never mind. Anyway, there's a Watto in my kitchen, what am I going to do? So I decided to make a little alfresco kitchen, just a little bit of fun, Sit here, watching the things grow and the things and stuff, and then just chopping them, juicing them, frying them, cutting them, grinding them, frying them. Got a couple of little ovens on the side here. Just doing my toast, just my little toast ovens. Pop that in there. And anything else. We got another little one on this side. We got a little well that you can use, which is kind of got an infinite water source in there. Can't see it at the moment because I've got a full bucket of water. But yeah, it's a full water source. Let me just get that out there and empty it. And then bing, just a full water source. Never-ending water, which is always good, because then you can use this fresh water for cooking, cooking. And I thought, these look like some kind of bizarre, punky kitchen tops, even though they are the workbenches from inside, but now we've moved over to AE, we'll no longer need them, so I thought, well, they kind of look nice, they kind of fit in, kind of have an aesthetic, as it were. And then we have the presses, and I just thought I'd throw up a few drying racks with my little watering can, so I can come over here and water the flowers and the plants and the veggies and the stuff. Yeah, so, because I thought just for a bit of fun, wow, how loud was that wagon going past? Just for a bit of fun, I've got a cup of coffee here as well. I can't drink it yet, but yeah, got a cup of coffee. Just cooking up some coffee beans, So I just thought, just for a bit of fun, really, I'd throw it all together, and I just think it looks really neat, with these little glowstone, fancy glowstone lanterns lighting it all up. It'll be better, obviously, once we get more foodstuffs growing in the area. Won't look as barren, but hey, it's a start. So, what can we do here? Well, I got a bit bored of burgers. They do the job. But what else can we do with them? Now we've got onion burgers, no thanks, allergic to onion. Coleslaw, no thanks, allergic to coleslaw. Yes, this is true. But we got cheeseburger, so we can make some cheeseburger. So how do we make cheese? You just need salt, soy milk, we've got loads of that, and a pot. So let's go and get the pot. Pink. And then we want salt. Let's just grab 32 of that, and then we want soy milk. Let's grab 32 of those as well, like that. And it's just a 2x2 recipe, so just throw that in there. Poof, we have cheese. Right. Let's throw that back up there. Here's a weird thing I found, look at that. You can look at these drying racks from this side, they look perfectly fine. You look round to the side and, what's occurring? It's just visually bizarre. It's a little artifact. Don't know why it does that. Doesn't do it any other way. So I've now got my cheese. I think I just put the burger with the cheese. We get cheeseburger. So, what can we do with cheeseburgers? Let's find out. Well, we can have a deluxe cheeseburger with tomato and lettuce. We can have a bacon cheeseburger with pork chops or tofu. I've got some tomatoes and lettuce here already growing. I've also got some onions. What else do we have? Let's have a look-see. Oh, that's it. So we can make a deluxe cheeseburger. So let's get some lettuce and some tomatoes. So have we got any? Oh, we've only got a few, so let's just take 5 of those and 5 of them. It's deluxe burger time, baby. Pop that in there. There we go. Deluxe burgers. This is the life. You know, stood out here. Burger and a coffee. I mean, we probably could do some beer, get some hooch. Because I know there's some brewing in this game as well. I wonder if I could do that next. Have a little beer section. Some craft beers and eating burgers. Watching the zombies go by. Oh, happy days. So yeah, just a little bit of fun there. I think it looks a lot better now we're outside. Say, once it'll fill up, it will be much better. But for now, we've got... What else have we got? Oh yeah, because of... Oh, I keep forgetting about my jetpack. Because this obviously spilt down the hill, as I said, I need to put some foliage in here just to break this up. It's just a little bit too much of a block of brown. Yeah. So I had to move the tree farm, which was over here somewhere. So I've now situated that over here. And I thought I'd put it into the spruce wood that we're looking at this. So we've got some kind of match going on here. And I think I'm going to do some kind of road or pathway through here. Little winding gravel and wood. Little pathways. It just looks nice. Just links it all together. So yeah, this is still the same. There's nothing changed here. I've changed it to spruce because I've been using a heck of a lot of spruce up there. So everything's the same. I've now just put 3 of these sludge drums on so I can just leave this now. And it ticks away forever. What else have we moved? We haven't moved anything else. Actually, this is still the same. Still killing the mobs, which is really handy while I was building that because it was filling up quite nicely. I have levelled some of this area off, which was mostly like red clay and basalt and things like that, so just tiered it down a little bit. I'll probably have it winding down, but eventually this is going to be a auto spawner in here, so I think this is going to expand ever so slightly. Oh, that's full. Let me just get another one of those just quickly while I'm here. Get one of them, like that. Bish bash bosh. And there we go. So, yeah, because if that fills up and this backs up, it comes to a standstill if that's full. Which is no good. No good at all. But yeah, we're cracking on here at a fair lick. We've got, I don't know why we've got that in there, because I've set up this filing cabinet and this is collecting all the bows. Because the good thing about these filing cabinets is once you put one bow in, it'll just basically look at anything with a number, say 261 at the front of it, regardless of the number after it. which is the condition of the bow, or whether it's got enchantments on it. It'll just look at 261, which I believe is called its metadata. So they're really handy, so they'll all just fall into there. I think one's gone in there simply because this is before this, because it had to go this little extra to get in there, so I think it's just fallen in there. I could do with removing some of these. As you see, I've stopped things going in certain areas. Everything else just spills down in here. It's mainly the skeletons and little bits and pieces that gives me all that random junk. But yeah, anyway, so that's nice and neat now down there. Moving on inside, we are going to get some work done today. I need to set up an assembly laser down in the basement. Yeah, what else do we have now? As you can see, this has all changed slightly. The wall used to be here, where this little edge is now. Slowly but surely moving all these over to the AE. I still need to clear away some of these. And we're getting rid of the filth chests, slowly putting them into AE. But kind of went on this design. I like the little towers, the ME drive towers. Quite nice. Not sure about that at the top, it's a bit distracting. And I don't know if it's going to cause lag at any point, especially if we have quite a few of those in here. But yeah. I thought I'd try a different crafting setup. So, I mean, I know you can do it in a 4x4 tower going up, but I thought I'd try something different. I actually wanted to do it in the same shape as these, but unfortunately they're a multi-block structure and they'll either go in a 3x2 or I don't think they'll do a 3x3. I think that's why I had to stop, which is unfortunate. Because I want to try and keep it like that, but we're going to go with this kind of server rack idea with 5, so one can talk to 4 of these molecular assembler. This interface can talk to 2, so at any point they've always got 2 that they can talk to. I know the tower, the 2x2 tower is probably more efficient and you can probably get more in it, but it's aesthetics I'm going for. I'm just trying this look, see what happens. But look at this, nice and neat. Concealed in one block. The crafting terminal, the interface terminal and the pattern terminal. All set on this fancy gold plated block. All this is its facades from there's just a cable running up the middle, and all you do is you stick these facades to the cable and it sucks it in into one little block like that. The reason it's red is the cable's red from underneath. I'll show you downstairs in a second. But for now, that's what changes the colour of these. So I could have multicoloured cables won't join together, but you could have one colour and then a normal ME cable and then another colour and then another ME cable. So you could have different colours of these if you so desire. But I'm quite happy with the red. It kind of fits in with everything else. This is bloodstained block, which is quite an interesting thing that I found because I had loads of zomboid flesh. Let's just have a look. Bloodstained block. So I had loads of zomboids flesh, and I had lots of beef as well, actually, and a heck of a lot of smooth sandstone. So you just put it together. Sorry, I slapped my chops then. Yeah, you just shapeless crafting and you get this wonderfully dark, rich kind of red. See, this is red, but this looks more pinky flesh, really. That's the red I was going for, the deep red. The nether brick is too reddy brown. I quite like this red. You never know, I might go with black floor with red trim lining in between these. We shall see. It's all a bit of a play at the moment. This is all a bit of a room in progress. So let me just pop her downstairs. Underneath here, I'm just running, nothing much has changed. I've added one more controller. I haven't really used it yet. Just there, just in case. I've created some quick deep storage units because we were getting a heck of a lot of sand with it being the desert. So I've just got that piping into there, along with limestone and gravel. I may set up another, well, I might just actually set up a dump trash can for some of the andesite and diorite and all that nonsense that I'm never going to use. But all I've got on the back of here are storage buses. I've set the priority to 1,000. And I partition storaged it so it only lets in sandstone. With a storage bus, it can be bi-directional. So you can either have things going in, or you can have them coming out, or you can have them going in and coming out. The good thing is it registers up on the ME as just like a chest, really. So I can see all that sandstone up there, should I need it. I do need to get another terminal down here. It is a bit messy at the moment. But again, like I said, this section is just a work in progress. I was trying to find the best level for it. You know, just the best kind of way of doing it. I may actually drop this floor down probably 2 or 3 blocks, just to give us some height that we can play with, because we're only running at 3 high here. And the only problem with that is that that runs into the factory floor downstairs. Let's just pop down there. So, this is the factory floor so far. I haven't put any of this automation in yet. That's for later down the road. For now, I'm still hand automating. I don't mind. It helps me. So yeah, we could drop this down. We have a good 1, 2, 3. We could drop it down another 3 or another 2 just to make it an odd number. Yeah, I think we've got room for expansion. I could always go down. I mean, the reason I actually came onto this level was because it was level with the agricraft farm on there. Whereas we just make a run on here. Let's fly, we'll go even faster. Zow. As you can see, all gone, apart from the nether wart. That's still in there. But other than that, all gone. All gone. It's a shame, but there you go. So that's the only reason I built on that level. But I can drop it now. I can seal this off. Drop it down to whatever I want. Which is always groovy. Let me just get things together here, because what I want to do is I want to craft an assembly laser in here so that we can move on with... I know you're going to hate me for this. I know you're really going to hate me for this. But I need to sort out some bees. Now I know you don't like the bees. Nobody likes the bees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a lot of the setup, probably on camera, then a lot of the grunt work off camera, just to roughly talk you through it. I'm sure you'll be happier with that. The reason I need the bees is, let me just pop upstairs. Actually, no, I can do it from down here. The reason I need the bees is that we don't have very many ender pearls at the moment. I've been sat out in the desert just carving them up, but you still don't get that many. So until we find a stronghold, we're going to really suffer for emeralds. Emeralds for ender pearls. Began with an E. Hey, hey. Just slapped my chops again. So we're going to need some of them. Also, I'm not getting a very good level of Certus quartz from the mine. Let's just have a look. Yeah, I see. I'm not getting a good level. I'm getting lots of cobblestone. But yeah, very poor levels of Certus. So I know that you can get Certus nuggets from some bees. So that's the idea as to why I'm going to set up for that. Plus you can get loads of others. I never actually did go down the full path of the bees, because I know a bee is for boring. So let's just move on. So what am I going to do here? Well, like I said, we've got an assembly laser, or an assembly laser there, and we're going to put some lasers in the top, and we're going to stick some a chest here and a chest here. So we're going to have a drop off and a pickup. Eventually I'll link this to the AE system so we can get things automated a lot quicker. So I will just take a quick break, and then I shall be packing them all. Okie dokie, we're back. So I've crafted up some bits and pieces and stored them in here. I've now got loads of junk in here, loads of food and things. Let me just move some of this in here that I may not need for now. Oh, brought all my crop sticks with me. Let's put them in there. If I put them in the AE, I shall never see them again. We can put some other stuff. Put that in the AE, drop that in, and that. But yeah, that'll do for now. And I'll put away my Yeta wrench. So, what do we need to do? Well, let's pop some chests in here. I've got one in there, but I've also got one that I'm currently using for all this stuff. So let's just dig that out first. So we need 2 there and then 1 down. And I'll pop that there. And what else do we need? The assembly table. That is going to sit right in the center here, I think. That's why I put the torch there, just to mark it out. Don't know why I did that. Didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that and then do that. And then we're going to need to get in to lay some cable. Let me just dig this out here. And also I'm going to need to dig this one out on this side. Just dig that out there and then up. And then 1 across, like that. So what we're going to do, actually let's dig out the front 2 as well. That one, so I can see what I'm doing underneath here. So the idea is, I want things coming in here, getting deposited into this side of the assembly table. Once they're finished, I want them sucked out from this side of the table, to go into this chest over here. And the simple way of doing that is making sure you've got your cables that you need. So where are my cables? There's a stack there. There's some item conduits. I believe I may have in here. Oh, I've got some more item conduits and things. And I've got an item filter. As you can see, I've created 2 little bits already. You don't have to do that, but I did that simply to set up a filter for now, to give you an idea. So this doesn't require any power. It takes power from the lasers that are going to be up on the roof. So let me just hold down shift and pop that on. And we're going to work on the premise of an in and an out. So green is insert, and to extract we're going to go brown. But for the extract, I want to put in an item filter. If you want to know how to make those, they're just 4 pieces of paper and a hopper. Nice and simple, but these are the basic ones. You can get advanced ones which have 2 layers, I believe, and there's other options as well. So I'm going to set this to whitelist, because if you don't have this filter on, whatever goes into this side will immediately get sucked out and put back in this chest, and that's what we don't want. So you want to make sure that when you take things out, it's the things that you want. And in this case, just have a look at the extract. In this case, I threw a redstone chipset and I threw a pulsating chipset through, just to show you how this works. So let me run the rest of the cables like so. So there's the chest. So let me configure this one, and that's going to be extract. Let's turn the torch off and pop that there like that. So that's that one done. Let's close this up. Bish bash. I'm going to put some covers in here. I'll probably do all this out a little neater. But for nowsies, let's just get these cables in. Just have to double check whether or not I've done the in and the out there. And I'd only done it seconds ago. I'm losing my mind. So let's just pop them in. And take that to there. And then that's going to be this chest when we're finished. But for now, what we need to do is get some power up into the roof. Now you can put these, let me get the lasers, that might help. You can put these lasers pretty much anywhere you want. I know they have a distance from the assembly table. I'm not quite sure what that is. I've never really gone any higher than this, to be honest. So I'm going to set 9 up here. I know I have 15. But I'm just going to use 9 for nowsies. And let's just axe. So the power is going to run through this wall here. I just go in here. I'm going to pop down a tesseract here. Because I don't really have... Do I have a tesseract down here yet? I think I have one over that side, don't I? So what I should do is really run a cable from over there. But again, I've got a tesseract with me, so let's just use this tesseract for now. Because this does take a heck of a lot of power when it goes. And I think if I connect it to that, if this is kicked in, then it might kill the power to those over there, and I don't want that. I mean, I am using enhanced cables at 5.1k per tick, but still, you know, they might draw quite a heck of a lot when they want. So let's just do this. Do it this way. Let's pop in here and then bring that down here. And pop a tesseract there and reactor energy receive only. So we can block that up for now. So we've now got a power grid up there. Let's start setting our lasers. Nice and simple. And pop that there, pop that there. Pop a data there. Now, your assembly table does have a power line here, but as I say, that power comes from up here. Now, as you can see, the lasers currently have 10,000 RF in them. The more you have, the quicker this bar goes up. Now, I will use these other 6. I'll probably put another 3 on this side and then another 3 on that side. But for now, I think 9 will do what we need it to do. So, do I have everything I need? So let's just give this a test. We put some redstone. We put 1 redstone in here. That should get sucked into that table. Bing, there it goes. And it appears there, and it gives us the option of this redstone chipset. If I click that, the table will automatically kick into life. And these will burn you if you get too close. They will damage you. What you're looking for is perfect blue. Perfect blue means it's working at the top of its efficiency. And let's have a look in here, and there you go. That shoots up. And then redstone chipset's done. Now, because I haven't got a chest there, it automatically just spits it out. There is another way of doing this. You can actually put a chest underneath and it will auto-deposit into that chest, and you can pipe it out from that chest. But I'm quite happy doing it this way, so let's just clear my inventory, because I've got junk in here. How's a man supposed to work? Let's just get rid of that, and that. And I should be able to just break this chest, get everything out. So let's pop this chap on here. Where is it? There it is. Then I need to configure it. So to configure it, we need to get in, because at the moment you can see it's set to extract. So we're going to go insert on the brown channel. So it'll be brown coming out of here and back in there. What you could do is you could do green extract and do an in and out on this chest. So you just have to have 1 chest. The only problem with that I can see is sometimes components that come out of this side are used for recipes on this side. So you may want 1 set of recipes, you may want some redstone chipsets, but when they go over here you might have some redstone chipset, and then you might have some ender pearls or diamonds in there, and then suddenly it becomes something else. So this is why I'm going to do it in this format. It may change, it probably will, but again, for now, let's see how we go. I've just sent that home and I have nothing to block this hole up with now, and it's going to offend me. But never mind, let's crack on. So what else can we do with the assembly table? I think it's that and redstone. See, this is the problem. Redstone's switched on. So if I want pulsating chipset, that'll be made up of these 2. We'll do that. Now, this one takes longer. Takes much longer to craft. But we do need this for some of our bee stuff. So while that's doing that, let me just bob up stairs. Oh, where are we going? And let me just quickly grab... let's just grab some basalt. Just so I can plug some of those holes. In fact, let me just grab a stack of it. And what I'll do is I'll quickly throw that in while we work. But let me just grab that. I'm not sure if I've gone through this, but all you do is you hold down shift, right click on the block you want to paste, and as long as you've got that block in your inventory, it will happily paste it in like this. So then let's just put that there and that there. Now we're going to need covers for this section, so I'll do that at a later date. And what do we need now? The problem here is it's going to do, well, it is going to do all of it. I don't mind. Let's just do it all. Bing bang. You as well. You? No? Okay. Oh, alright. That must be something to do with the close. Well, it can't be to do with the closeness of it. Oh well, it must be. Something weird going on there. And there. How very bizarre. Yeah, how very peculiar. Never had it do that before. But never mind. I can always just knock it out myself and do it that way. Yeah, so that's a quick overview of the assembly table and a little bit of automation that goes with it. Lost my sound. Which is no bad thing, because all you'd hear is the whoop whoop of my magnet. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Just double check my sound. Yep, sounds like my sound's gone. Hehe. Okie dokie, well, I'll clear a lot of this up off camera, but I think we'll actually leave it at that now, with my head sticking into the lasers. We'll leave it at that for this episode. Thank you very much for staying to the end. It can be a bit of an arduous task. I know I did mention bees. Less said about that the better. Yes. Can I eat a burger on the way out? Probably not. All my energy is full. Hey ho, don't even have my cup of coffee. I am so not prepared. So let's just hold a cheeseburger. If I actually could hold a cheeseburger. This is a good ending. Yeah. Right, so there we go. Holding my cheeseburger. Waving it frantically at you. So as I said, thank you very much for sticking to the end. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It will help me out with the beef burger. Not sponsored by beef burgers, but this beef burger's race. So, with that in mind, I shall see you on the flip side. And as always, much love.